Well, I'm pretty good without fucking anybody telling me, but like, I've never done it before.
You look fucked up right there, David. Look like you were high as shit, yeah.
Be like, yeah, man.
This S2...
Just taking apart an S2K, man.
We make the streams louder.
David's gonna take the dash out. Holy, I don't know. I almost feel like we shouldn't, but.
Well, show them the lows.
No, I mean
show them it.
They see.
No, like underneath.
Like we need to get like. Well, I don't want to fucking get all up in your shit, but. So there's like.
That shit. It's like
a bunch of program shit. There's like this coolant temp display driver thing, and the coolant temps being weird. A bunch of weird relays, a bunch of shit spliced into the ECU. It's kind of hard to see in the video. But yeah, so that's what Dave's kind of doing right now. I'm disconnecting this battery. You can tell right here. I mean, 1 screw would have been good. 2 screws is pretty good, but 3 screws, I think that is. I mean, that's the best connection you can get right there. So that's the ground on the shit. So that's dope. Just gotta yank all that wiring out. I already got the big, took the seat out of here. Took this big giant cable out, and I'm over here messing with the, basically it just came through that hole right there. They kind of made their own little connections and stuff to hook up to the other stuff. So yeah, we got to remove the AC lines and then figure out where to put this guy. I don't even know what the hell this is. Showa. Hey, what is this? It says Showa. Showa or whatever, like the shock company.
Yeah.
Is it like a... Anyhow, yeah, you can see they like added...
It's more shit ran to the back, dude.
It's like added to the... Yeah, but that's like factory stuff though, so... I don't know. Anyhow, it's... maybe that's what's supposed to go up over there. Like up under the bumper. Look at them connections.
No, because it's all the same harness.
Maybe they spliced... I don't know what they did, but anyhow... We need to remove that. Maybe we're going to put you on the AC lines. Remove the AC lines and we'll put the battery tray in, get the battery and everything all situated. David's doing removing the dash. I don't know how good that's. David? Woo. David's removing the dash. Maybe we could figure out the radio then. You won't have to buy an amp. You can just wire it up to the things. And then remove the whole battery thing.
Best experience
install the
first time.
Install the stop top, put the bumper on.
I really fucking want this.
Hey, what if that thing springs like... I almost wouldn't do that.
No.
What if it springs all the way forward and it cocks Ty's door?
Springs what all the way forward?
The door, it goes way too far and then it chooches right into the...
What's it gonna chooch into?
Into itself.
No.
Probably.
I know. Fuck you.
So anyhow, David's almost got the dash out of this thing. How much of a process was it?
It wasn't too bad. This wiring harness is like still wrapped around and like plugs into all kinds of other like shit that fucking sucks. So.
Nice, David. David. Hey, so what are you doing right here?
I don't know.
So what did they do?
Just installed a security system.
How long do you think it took them to install it?
Probably about as long as it takes to remove it.
Are you pretty excited about it?
Oh yeah. Pumped.
So you're not pulling the dash out?
Well, I might get there. There's just all this security shit wrapped around the dash, so you gotta like rip it out first.
Yeah. So what is this? I think this is for the turbo timer. Is it?
No, that's for the security. Probably some is for the turbo.
Extreme capacity relay satellite. That's probably a remote start. Dude, I bet this thing had the best remote start.
1 point, dude. This whole car was the best.
1 point, yeah. So you said that like back in 06, the guy had this thing like, so this is 05. In 06, this thing was turboed.
When Dominic Tredo was Dominic Tredo.
Yeah, and it had a hard top and like a system and like the alarm and like some Volk wheels and the, you know. So I mean, this was a legit, shit car.
This was a legit bitch getter.
Fucking 9, 10
And it had like a cage in it too, like some sort of cage. You can see like right there. It's like bolted in there, and then if you come over here under the seat, well, that's like right there. I don't want to pull up all that shit right now, but so we got a little bit of a project going on right now.
That's it.
Too bad it's not a adhesive line, bud.
Hear that Honda outside?
Sounds like a 3000 GT. About to pull up.
Yeah. So yeah, David basically pulled off. There's a bunch of shit that was like spliced throughout here, and he just depinned it and put the heat shrink on it again, so it's all nice and pretty. And yeah, so the ignition switch should actually, you know, be an ignition switch again, and turn on and off instead of having that stupid turbo timer, you know, running it, you know, all the way around. And yeah. What is this shit? Oh, bud. You get her done?
No.
Or did you just start?
Just started.
Oh, you dirty bastards.
Took a lot to get the.
It's supposed to be done.
Took
It's supposed to be
the bed
done.
off because there's no shit.
No what?
Because it kept
We had the same
Can I have
problem
a
as
break
last
of that?
time that you did.
Or is there more in there?
No, there's no more now that David's been in there.
Yeah, yeah, bud. Because I was there for like 10 hours.
Hey, what happened here? Is this all out?
Look, piles.
Turn off
Piles.
that damn camera.
Look,
Not much has changed. Actually, a lot's changed since you've been gone because you were gone that long with your.
So on account of David being, you know, 7'3", not 7'3", he's 6'7", but look at some of the bits that's came out here so far. This is a lot of the turbo timer stuff. You know, some other random. This was they had like 2 harnesses for the radio. So he yanked all that out. But over here's the real pile of wires that he got out from underneath the dash. Just look at all that shit. It's crazy. And there's all the stereo wiring and little horn, you know, alarm sound thing, and the Super Viper stuff, and the I don't even know what that is, but yeah. So he got most of that stuff out. He did that when I wasn't here, which is kind of dope. He basically went through on like the ignition wires right here. You could see like they had them like spliced. He just, you know, depinned it, put the heat shrink on it, and then put it back on, because they basically stripped a big section and then just wrapped like the wire around it and then twisted it, you know, for like the ignition bullshit. But yeah, so there's a couple more tiny little things in there that are a pain in the ass to get to that he's trying to get to now. But yeah, this thing's coming along pretty good. So the tools are all out. Interior's completely back in. So yeah, David, he went home, he got a little tired, and you know, kind of left this, and he was gonna finish tomorrow. And I was like, well, screw that. I want to get it done. I want to get it, you know, kind of moved so you get some more space in here. So I said, screw that. I'm gonna go ahead and finish it up. So I went ahead and you know, got the whole dash back in, the wiring harness, everything, just basically plugged back in. It was pretty straightforward, so it wasn't too bad. Only have a few extra bolts. I got the whole battery relocation thing. This is just the wires that they had, and they kind of had them pinched in there. And then this is the random terminal I had, the battery, you know, crazy gauge shit from the rear. So I just kind of have that kind of jerry-rigged on there for a little bit. I just wanted to get her going. Well, I wanted to make sure it started. Still need to put the soft top and everything on it, but yeah, check this out. shit. So radio's all pissed off. It says protect. I don't know if it needs like a code or something in there. But yeah, essentially, I mean, the interior is mostly complete. It's missing this guy right here. They had a gauge gauge pot on there. Yeah, definitely need to find a few more pieces. Need to hook up the speakers in here. Now that they were actually hooked up through the radio versus only going through the going through like an amp or whatever to there. But yeah, check engine lights on. I'm curious to see the coolant temp gauge. Had this really weird coolant temp gauge adapter thing that I guess you're supposed to have on there if you're going to, or if you have it with like AEM. So yeah, airbag light obviously, because account of this, door ajar. That all goes away. But yeah, I'm pretty excited to get get this thing out of here and get another space in here so I can start working on some other stuff. I got some painting that I need to do. So I definitely wanted to get this thing out so I could start messing with some of that other stuff. This thing with being the top and everything off of it, and dash completely torn apart. I wasn't able to do that tonight. Looks like the gauge cluster, or the coolant temp gauge, is actually working now. There's this weird ass, I won't be able to find it now. Oh, this thing. It's like a engine coolant temp display driver, and that's if you have AEM in there, and you can make it like flash and stuff like when it gets to like certain operating temp, or I don't know, so it'll actually hit VTEC. But yeah, it looks like coolant temp gauge is working good. I'm gonna let this thing kind of warm up a little bit. Maybe I'll throw the code reader on it. I think it was throwing code for like secondary air pump, which we definitely don't have hooked up right now. But to the engine, everything sounds really good. Sounds really healthy. So just glad that it's running good and all back together. So nearing completion.
Fucking reaction video.
You wanna be my Superman, bud?
Yeah. Where's the fucking you fucking reuse this big bitch?
Well, I didn't see the ones that you got from Walmart, so I just.
But I bought one. I bought a freaking like 4-foot one in that bag. You probably lost it, because we gotta take that out.
Well, yeah, I just wanted, for temporary purposes, I wanted to see.
I couldn't find a wheel like just like this. That's just like all black on their website.
eBay, dude. Work?
Like it was?
Yeah.
It does still?
No, it works. It works premium, dude.
Just go give it a rip.
You want to go rip it?
Maybe. Now if shit works, then he's here. Oh, he's still got shit.
What do you think? Are you excited?
Does it like look dope? Like,
Looks like OEM wiring under there, bud. What are you doing, bud? First time drive with VTEC, probably?
well, it popped at like one time.
No, but you weren't able to like actually do it. I just went and ripped it right in front of him too. What do you think when I just took her for a rip?
That's fine.
I just left you
You
here.
looked dope, dude, ripping down the road.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh, bud, you have my low light on my phone. VTEC?
Yeah.
This thing feels like a go-kart. Like the steering on it is fucking like, and like turning around and shit. Like it's not too bad.
The oil definitely needs change though.
Yeah.
It's just loud, you can tell.
Do you just put new tensioners in there and makes that timing chain rattle go away?
Yeah, they make like an aftermarket one. Like Ballad Sports, I think, makes one. Just like a aluminum, like all like metal one. Fucking.
Go ahead. What are you drinking, Blake? First tea of the day. There's the rest of the 12-pack will be gone before.
1 of 12, dude.
Oh, bud, that's a dusty bitch. I don't have any towels. So we got some bad news. We were never really looked at the top when we got it, so we just kind of picked it up. But look at that shit right there. It's got the. Here, we hold that real quick. It's got the master tape job on it. It's got a nice little rip on the top, which is really shitty because pretty much didn't know about that. Because this thing, the guys, like I said, he had two S2000s, AP1, AP2, but then, you know, was basically robbed a bunch of shit off of this one to put back on the AP1, but then he took the hard top off of this one, put on the AP1, but then he gave the AP1 hard top for this one, you know. So here's the ripped hard top that we got to deal with now. Alright, so we got the soft top all on there. Definitely sucks because it has, you know, got a little tear right there. Coming around over this side, it's got this big dog right there. So, I mean, that really sucks. Right here, it's already kind of starting to tear a little bit. And then right here, it's got another stupid little tear in it, which sucks. But I mean, at least it's on there. At least, you know, at least you could kind of close it up and keep most of the water out. He's going to get a quick little patch, or, you know, figure out something for a patch to seal that up as best as he can until he decides to get either a new soft top or a hard top or something like that. But for now, at least it's on there, and it works. So yeah, now we just got to put some more of this little interior bits back on it. Is Mighty Car Mods or what?
Fucking liquid gold, bud.
I was upset at the headlights and wanted to give them a little hand buff real quick so they look a little better. I was, cause these are the junkyard mirrors we got off eBay. You could see kind of how grimy and, you know, just from greasy hands and you know, get thrown around. I just kind of gave them a little hand stuff with some compound, so the mirrors will clean up pretty good. Headlights definitely need to be taken down and like redone, but they look a little bit better. But bumper and everything's on it, so it looks a hell of a lot better. Almost looks like an S2000. We need to show them that the top works. And it's all tight because you know, it's been basically pushed up and tighted forever. So, but yeah, it works. So I think that pretty much wraps up this. I think what is this, part 4 of the S2000. So at the beginning of the video, it didn't have wasn't running because of the immobilizer. So this. So yeah, now it's complete. You guys have seen it rip it, seen the soft top and everything work. We put the front bumper and everything on it. I think, you know, some other things are going to happen to it, you know, as far as cleaning it up wise. I still need to charge the AC and get an actual like air intake for it. But I think you're just going to get an OEM intake, right?
Oh yeah.
And
For free, so.
yeah, Ty's all tired. It's like 2 something in the morning, and he's got, what time you got to work tomorrow?
Like 8.
Oh yeah, so you're good. But yeah, so definitely an improvement over this thing from when we first pretty much got it as a rolling shell with mismatched wheels and everything loose on it, no, soft top and everything. That crazy wiring. The wiring was, I don't know, that was kind of a pain in the ass. If you guys could see up here now, I still have this guy just kind of, let me turn on the light. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this little S2000 build there. I'm sure you guys will see a little bit more of it. Maybe one of these days he'll turbo it. He doesn't know if he wants to keep it or not. He says it's kind of like having a bastardized S2000 with it's kind of randomly put together. It's got random nuts and bolts and all that stuff on it. But I mean, shit, the sumbitch works now. I think once it's actually cleaned up and he gets another soft top on it. I guess a lot of things have just been kind of discouraging. As we've moved along, it's needed little random stuff and a little bit more, than we kind of thought it was going to take at first. But hell, you got a running S2000 right now, so that's kind of dope. It doesn't look too bad. There's like $100,000 under the hood, at least.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you sometime this week again.